Hey guys, it's Megan, and in today's video, I will finally be doing my craft room tour. I know that this has taken a long time. I started making over this room in January, and just in case you guys forgot, here's what it looked like before. And here's the after. So it was definitely a huge project, but I am so happy with how it turned out, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. This is gonna be a long one, so without further ado, let's just get into it. Starting right beside the door, we have this Kermit meme light switch that I painted, and I actually have a tutorial for this if you guys are interested. I know this trend is pretty much over, but I've still seen a few people doing it. Right beside that, we have my whiteboard, which you can kind of see me in that, so hello. So this I actually got from my old work. I used to work at a movie theater, and they just kind of had this. Usually I'll just write my goals for the week on here, like what I need to get done. Obviously, there's nothing written on it right now because we can't have any spoilers. Just kidding, I'm actually just lazy. Above that, we have this magnet board that I made using an old cookie sheet, and I just attached it to the wall with some command strips. There's not really that much up here. I have my old profile picture that I drew, some magnets that I made from Shrinky Dinks, and these magnets. Now moving on to the wall that is directly beside that one. On the top shelf, we have all of mine and my sister's old American Girl dolls, and I was obsessed with these when I was little. I actually made an American Girl stop motion on this channel one time because I thought it would be fun. That was when YouTube was pushing the whole like, oh, you gotta be family friendly, but now YouTube's like, oh, you can't be too family friendly or we'll demonetize you, so glad I didn't stick with that. And I'll probably get demonetized for showing these in this video, but whatever. Below that, we have my chain of squishies, and I used to do work with Smushy Mushy. I don't make squishy videos anymore. I don't do that anymore, so if anyone from YouTube is watching, just so you know, this is a 13+ channel now. Please don't demonetize me. Starting on the left, we have this magnetic bin that I'm pretty sure my mom got from Walmart, and I don't know how I ended up with it, but it's mine now. She's not getting it back. On the front, I have this picture of my cat, Lucky. I randomly found this picture, so I just put it there. Right here, we have my YouTube notebook. I love this notebook because in the front, it's lined paper, and then it has graph paper and just plain paper too. And over here, I just have two smaller notebooks. Inside of the metal bin, I have my Posca pens, and I have these random Pusheen sticky notes, some highlighters, some Arteza brush pens. These are the older version of the brush pens. They have newer ones that I will show you guys later. And by the way, if you guys want anything from Arteza, they did give me a coupon code. It's Megan Weller 2, and it's good until October 20th. Not sponsored, they're not paying me to talk about them, but they do send me products from time to time, and I am an Arteza affiliate. If you want to learn more about that, definitely check out the description box. I'll have all the information that you guys need. But you'll be seeing a lot of Arteza products in this video because I honestly just really like the brand. I've bought a bunch of stuff from them with my own money too. Like, I would not recommend anything to you guys that I didn't actually like. Back here, I have my Sharpie fine liners and a bunch of rulers. And in this one, I have Hershey Kisses. I have this drawer organizer that I got at Michael's. And I've said this before, I wouldn't really recommend this that much because it kind of sucks. Like, the drawers, they always come off of these things, and it's not practical if you're going to actually be moving it because it has wheels, but it's not really moved super easily, so I just keep it right here. I made labels for all of the drawers using my Cricut machine and some vinyl. In the first drawer, I keep pens, Sharpies, and some random Crayola twistables and window markers. Oh, and here's my here's my fidget spinner that I made that one time. That was fun. This fidget spinner sucks. Like, I don't know how that got so many views. It's fun though. I like that it doesn't spin as long. I don't know. And people got so mad at me because I used pennies to weight it. So I'm sorry, but if the government's gonna come after me for something, it probably won't be for using a couple pennies in a fidget spinner. In the second drawer, I keep washi tape. In the next drawer, I have colored pencils. In this next drawer, I keep stamps and stencils. These stamps back here are all ones that I've made. I have these letter ones that I've never used, and these ones my mom had that she gave to me. I have some more letter ones. These I made, but they don't fit in that. I have these Bethany Moda stamps. Like, I don't know when Bethany Moda made stamps, but apparently she did, and I just never opened them. I just have some ink pads over here, which, by the way, if you're ever going to stamp your pet's paw print, get this baby safe ink because it's non-toxic and it won't hurt them. That's what I use this for. Obviously, I don't have a child. If you couldn't tell. I have a drawer full of washable markers. I have this drawer labeled Tech. This is just kind of a bunch of random things. I have a waterproof case, some small tripods, a selfie stick, which I don't know why I have that because it's banned pretty much everywhere. This Kindle Fire, this camera thing, which was for my old camera, an iPad thing that attaches to your tripod. I should have one that attaches your phone to your tripod too, but I think that that's somewhere else. I have a drawer full of office supplies, and in here I just keep my label maker, some stencils, whiteout, rubber bands, erasers, pliers, because I guess that's an office supply. And underneath that I have a miscellaneous drawer. And as you guys will notice throughout my craft room, I have a ton of these because sometimes you just have that stuff and you don't know where to put it. But I like having a place to put things that don't fit into a broader category. I have this drawer full of instructions. Anytime I have something that has instructions, I put the instructions in here so if I ever need them again, I'll know where to look. In the bottom drawer, I keep my nail polish and nail polish remover, stuff like that. It's kind of messed up right now. Next to that, I have some shelves with some bins on top. The first bin was technically supposed to be for new products, but it kind of just holds a bunch of stuff now. On top, I have this thing with this lid. I don't know why that's there. And some sheet protectors. In this bin, I have some half-used magnetic clips, some scented stickers, this Christmas deco pen that I got last year after Christmas, which Christmas is kind of coming. My sister, guys, she is starting to make her Christmas list and think about what she's getting people for Christmas, which, like, great, get a head start, but girl, it is September. We're not even at October yet. You need to calm down. Sometimes I buy things and it's just like, why did I get this? Nobody knows. In the two bins next to that, I keep some fabric, and pretty much all of this is recycled. We have some old sheets and a bunch of my dad's old jeans. In this back corner here, I have some materials that would normally be thrown away or put in the recycling bin that I want to use for future projects. On the shelf below that, I have a sketchbook, some watercolor paper, my Micron pens, and this one has nothing in it. Well, okay. This also has nothing in it. In this drawer, oh, we have some create this book things. This is horrifying. Why did I keep this? This was supposed to be for the create a pet page, and I'll insert a picture of what I actually did for that page. But initially I was like, oh, it would be cool to have a fuzzy cat. No, what is this? I don't know. In this drawer, there are some pressed pennies, and down here, there's some hooks and some origami hearts. I should probably actually put stuff in those drawers. On the left, I have my Krylon matte finish spray, this black spray paint, some Crayola colored pencils, some crayons back there, and these two Wreck This journals. This one I did before I ever had a YouTube channel. This page is okay. It's a choice. Yeah, I copied this one off of Pinterest, obviously. This I got from something. It might have been a Girl Scout ceremony. Oh, this one's cute. Okay. Well, I drew this cat and I put hair from my actual cat because it says use a piece of your hair. And I filled it in with whiteout because I didn't have white paint. Okay, this is like completely copied off of Pinterest. Like, what the, like, okay. Again, completely copied off of Pinterest. See, this is why I didn't finish this one. That's a choice. I try to make it into a butterfly. So there's that. I have 2 boxes full of squishies and squishy related things, which I'm going to probably get rid of a bunch of these because, I don't know, I don't really use them. And now, like I said about how YouTube is doing their whole like, oh, you can't have anything that a child would potentially like. It's not like I can do any videos with these. So yeah, I'm gonna keep some of them though, obviously, but I might get rid of a few to free up some space. Over in the corner, I have this container that is filled with vinyl, and you can't really container out, but you can take the vinyl out of the container, if that makes sense, so it's all good. Back in that corner, I have some chalkboard paint, which yes, I can reach back there and get it out. See, so, because I know I'm gonna get comments about the furniture being stacked so close together. Below that, I have my Perler Beads, which I think that I actually might move these over to this shelf where I have the drawers that have nothing in them, so that these are easier to get to, because I have actually been doing a little bit more with Perler Beads lately. On the shelf below that, I have white glue, clear glue, and extra white glue. You know how I did a video about things that you can do with paint? Maybe I should do a video of things that you can do with glue that's like not slime, because I have so much glue left from when slime was a thing. I have borax, obviously, and some big Perler beads, and some, what is that? I think that's plaster of Paris. Next to that, I have this smaller shelf. On the top shelf, I keep this bin of canvases and these binders. And these I really need to make actual labels for, but this one has some art that I don't know what to do with, like this half-face drawing that I did, and these cards that I painted. These are actually kind of cool. They're origami on the front, and on the back it tells you how to make whatever the origami is on the front. I like this one with the mermaid, and it has the sequins on the back. I have a few collages just from various places, and this I ripped the how to draw a cow thing off to put, I'm pretty sure in my Create This book, that I don't know why I have these, but just put them in there. And some extra trading card pockets back here. This one has mail that you guys have sent me, which if you guys ever want to send me mail, I'll put my P.O. box on the screen right now. And in this one, I keep my DIY washi tape and my DIY scrapbook paper. On the second shelf, I have this basket that has a few random things in there, like this pen holder that I got from Michael's, some seashells, some clay, just like I said, lots of miscellaneous drawers. I have my Wreck This journal, some old and new sketchbooks, my Create This book, and some DIY art supplies like this Mod Podge that I made, and my DIY gesso. On the bottom shelf, I have a box of empty binders, so if you guys have any ideas of how I can use these, definitely let me know in the comments. And over here, I have some more empty Perler bead containers and a mason jar. On the very bottom, I have this Turntable of Spices, which I should really empty. My mom gave this to me because she thought I could put small craft supplies in there, so I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna put in there yet, which is why it's sitting right here. I have this cake stand that I got from Target a few years ago. I just didn't have a place for it, so it's going there. And I have a shoebox with nothing in it, but I'm sure I'll find something to put there eventually. Beside that, I have this black chest of drawers, which is a fairly new addition. On the very top, I have this sign, which I also got from Target. Apparently I get a lot of things from Target, but it lights up. I just, again, did not have a place for this, so it's going here for now. I have my record magazine holder, which I'm going to fill this with magazines, and once it gets filled up with magazines, that's when I know that I have to go through them and cut the stuff out that I want. I think that's going to be my new magazine organizing system. On the front, it has this drippy galaxy thing, and on the back, it has these flowers that I painted using Q-tips. I have this shelf that I got from Michael's, and I plan on using this as a drying rack so that I don't have papers all over the floor. Right now, it holds my sketchbook and my iPad. Beside that, I have my microphone, which I use for most of my videos, which if the audio in this video isn't super good, it's because I'm recording on my camera and not with my microphone, so I'm sorry about that. I'll try to, edit it and post the best I can. Then I have these water cups that I use for paintbrushes, some matte Mod Podge, and some tape. In the first drawer, I keep markers, which is mostly accurate. I have some Q-tips in here, and I have these scrapbook paper boxes that I made for a future video, so just ignore that. I have my Arteza Twi markers, which is the new brush marker from Arteza, my Winsor & Newton Pro markers that I haven't opened yet, and my Arteza fine liner pens. In the second drawer down, I keep paint. These are all from Arteza. I have the Arteza Acrylic paint, which I love so much. It is my favorite paint. And I have some brushes from Arteza that I haven't tried yet. My Arteza Gouache and my Arteza Metallic Acrylic paint. Below that, I keep containers. I made this mug in probably 9th or 10th grade, and when I was putting it away, I realized that somebody named Ryan, they put Ryan was here. Like, who is Ryan? I literally do not remember. Then we have another miscellaneous drawer, and just like the name suggests, bunch of random things in here. In the 2 bottom drawers, I keep backdrops. I don't really do much in front of the camera anymore. I used to do a lot of stuff for Musical.ly when that was a thing, and I do have a TikTok. I don't post on there much anymore though. On the side of the black dresser, I have this file folder that I got, again, at Target. In the top, I keep work papers like contracts and stuff like that. In the second one, I keep mail that I need to respond to. The third and fourth ones are empty, and the bottom one just has random papers in it. Next to that, I have these clipboards that have calendars on them, which again, nothing's written on because we can't have any spoilers. I have a hairdryer, a bucket full of contact paper, this pencil holder, and this other thing that's just there. Since we're about halfway through, and the video is almost 20 minutes long, I think the table's a good place to stop. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for an in-depth look at the second half of my craft room in part 2. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and as always, make sure to subscribe for more videos just like this one. And make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. It is @WellerMegs. And also make sure to check out my website. I've been trying to work more on that lately. And yeah, so I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!